this is what happened here is normal. So basically, when you have your market structure shift, the price has to come back into fair value gaps or order blocks to fill, your entry. Okay, so we have a model here, bullish one actually, that technically wants the price to hit around, I would say, 100, maybe 108, 107. But looking at the price action right now, things are not looking very good, right? So it's better to be looking for shorts rather than longs, to be honest. Especially if you want to swing them. We made a little mistake. So the mistake was that actually I pointed out this is the low volume node. Okay, this was the major level I was looking at for days and days. Uh, So this is where I want to get my entry, and I changed the entry a little bit more up. So I got front run basically on the official call. But basically this would have been a snipe, and then we started seeing like very, very fast corrections. It's okay because we didn't catch all the moves together. I called that move here, another one, but never mind. So now we are long on Bitcoin. I will just explain you the reasoning on this trade. Which means that if we start losing this level, it's cooked. Like we're going for like 79K, or even a sweep of this one here. Maybe small consolidation and continuation. If it doesn't hold, we have to go back to this range, basically. Okay, so this is like maybe this level or maybe this level. If you remember, guys, I told you that one level I was looking at is 79, 160. So basically, this is a level I'm looking at for long, basically. So this is an inevitable level. Honestly, I would like it to clear out the liquidity. Then we get some kind of nice push here. Everybody gets front run in the 2025 lows. So they will be waiting for the sweep. Basically, we are inside the trades in between these two areas, and then we see where we take profits, but would make sense to take most profits around these levels since we don't have the luxury to hold trades for too long. So this would be a very good trade actually. We are sitting on that long. So the reason why we have this long here is because we do have all this liquidity that just got taken on this weekend actually. So we started with the Monday that actually we saw Bitcoin holding pretty much well. And we would like Bitcoin to be holding here at least for this week to see if we can get a push around this level, because the more we wait for our orders, maybe the next impulse will get us into a fail. We would like to get a lower high around these levels. This is what I want to see, and then maybe we get into the the red line around these levels, and then we get maybe another impulse. If we lose a level, we have to look for lower. So one level to be long is here. Like I don't see, like if I want to long Bitcoin, at least as a swing, let's say, it's either here, either around these levels. So we have to try this level. I decided to go for a larger stop loss actually, because I noticed that lately, even if your bias is like right, let's say, they stop you. So I didn't. One significant, if this plays out, one significant TP1 will be around this level here. Okay, this is the 24th of January session point of control. Okay, this is where I will actually expect a reversal. Okay, so this is the place where you go break even, not before, in my opinion. Either you let the trade play fully or you just close. But when it arrives here, it's like either you would deviate from this level, either we kind of continue and we hit the full take profit. If we don't, we start grinding like that, I think we're going down. So take profit one, stops break even you can unload half of the trade here. It's not wrong. Okay. So that's what I have to say. So if we get 78, 79 bounce, it seems. So I'm not like, I'm not starting week off pretty much, but yes, I do agree with you, actually. Looks like we're getting some type of week off. The problem is where the market is sitting. The issue is that on the higher time frames is like, what do you expect from that week off? Since we need to go come back inside this range, so it can play out, but partially, I would say. For now, we witness that every pump that we get fails actually. So yeah. So these are my views on Bitcoin. So we are currently inside a long that we have to let. I think we have to play it fully. No break even yet or not this kind of stuff, because you have seen countless plays where actually uh, I don't know, you see the price, coming back to your entry, you get stopped and then it bounces back. So you have to play the full scenario or nothing. Like either you're right, either you're wrong. So we tagged an important liquidity zone here. Okay, we filled a little gap here. It's not the best level since we have. Listen, we have. This is the problem. It's getting so confusing right now. All these lows here can be taken at any moment. So we might get the move from anywhere, but we need to try this level first. Then if we get filled on that one, I think we have to leave some runners. But I do see a lower high from here. But as I said, set your profits, not guessing into new highs, but always bet on lower highs, like where you have short POIs. This is where you take profits, basically, if this works out. I have been trading very much Nasdaq these days, so I'm trading Nasdaq. I'm not sharing that much here, but I've been quite successful with this one, but it's nothing to do with cryptocurrencies. So today I got this trade here, made some money, and I wasn't interested in continuing since I'm sick. Uh, there you have gold, guys. Okay, so metals, as long as metals go up like that, you will not have any significant money rotation into cryptocurrencies. But as soon as we have, the sell program that will be activated for the metals, especially gold and silver, this is where we're gonna see a very, very big money rotation into the cryptocurrencies. That's why you see so much weakness, because the interest is there now. Okay, so don't be mad. Normally, it's not our time to shine. We had a lot of time to shine, actually. So we had a long on ETH. Okay, it looks like a little bit like the Bitcoin, the same, pretty much the same uh, zone where we had a nice sweep. We got it first on on ETH, okay, then it came back. So we got stop break even after take profits one. I don't have much to say about this one because it's very weak at the moment. So that's why you don't see me trading that much of the others. I still expect, honestly, guys, 786 to top here. I genuinely see a front run of that low. Even if it's a sweep, it doesn't matter. But I do see a front run of that low here. We might get something very, very interesting around these levels concerning Ethereum, actually. Like a big fat long, one that can keep for like days. I can see it coming here because, as you can see, it respects the AMDs, right? So we start creating a range here. We are starting to create a nice range. It will make perfect sense to me to get inside, a manipulation phase, a good one, and get the perfect feel around these levels would be perfect. And then you get the small expansion around these levels. I would like to ideally to take a realistic profits around the supply here inside the order blocks. So that's what I see on Ethereum actually. So just a range, nice manipulation, everybody's shorting, and then we get inside the log. This one looks a little bit easier to read than Bitcoin right now because it's hard to say where Bitcoin will be sitting when Ethereum will be at these levels. But what's important is that this one is very important. Um, Solana is keeps disappointing me actually because starts pissing me off, to be honest. So basically, we had that one, and I got front run some weeks ago, and now it looks like it's coming back. I just don't want another front run. So this was a level that was targeted before, which means this is still a legit level, and I think we're getting it tomorrow. At least that week, I'm not sure. If we break from here, it's cooked, okay? So I want you to pay attention to the equals here at 93K, no, $93, sorry. And then we expect Solana to come back around 60 to $40, okay? This is like an important region to be looking at for a bounce here, something like that. So in general, if you ask me, I do see the market, the crypto market, still being, in a selling program. We are in a selling program right now. So don't listen to anybody. Like, even if it goes to 107 from here, like, what are the chances, when you see that thing? So if we get into the short, I suggest, since we have bigger and faster corrections, that you keep runners on that short if we get filled, and if it works out, this has like tighter, stop losses. Maybe they come for these highs. Who the fuck knows? But the important is like to get the short here. So this is a session where we have the point of control that is being untested yet. So this is what I want to see. I would like the price to stop here, create a range weak inside our entry. If we get front run, we will ape into the trade if we don't get filled. 50, even lower. $40. Easy. Okay. So is there any request that you have? So what's sad is that we had a clean setup here on Sui. Actually, we got the fill, if you remember, guys, and we had a nice reaction. So I just hope you manage your trades a little bit. You don't need me to say everything, like go break even or take profits, partials and stuff. So what happens is that we do have a legit reaction. The problem is that the market is selling. And then we started having short triggers here actually because we had the slow grind. For me, when I see this kind of structure, I short the market basically on lower time frames. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. We have to be cautious with longs. After the more, the price goes down, the more we are getting into discount, which is better. You want Bitcoin to be trading back at 60K, 50K. You want that thing, trust me. Because since we arrived above 90K, I always feel that we have, this fucking sword of Damocles above our heads, like something will happen. You know that at these levels, people start selling their Bitcoin, which makes sense. Okay, when we start, trading around these levels, I will feel way safer into sizing up into my trades because I'll be honest with you, I prefer to size up on my trades and take a clean one rather than take 20 trades with 0.5%, for example. Okay, this is the big difference. This is how I actually make money. I size up on A plus setups, and here you cannot find A plus setups unless you find the right short. Okay. Any good ad opportunities or ads for like, good times? Hey, Amata, be an episode. Sorry, my dog is crying all the time. Uh, so any good altcoins? So guys, I think I gave you River. Okay, no excuses, right? Because I gave that thing. I will keep it and I will make a picture. So basically, we anticipated a harmonic pattern here, and we got the fill at 2.9 with full take profit at 7, which makes already an 143%. But I never ever expected that. This is crazy, brother. This is crazy what happened. So basically, I gave mix. I don't have any. I will be honest with you. I don't have any of these alts. 3 to 4 shorts. Wait, any alt opportunities on alts for like a good old times 3 to 5x short? Okay, to midterm. Honestly, I don't have any of these things. I can tell you whatever you want. It will be lies, brother. I genuinely do not know how to invest in these coins anymore. I think I got lucky with Zcash, and that's it, bro. My involvement with cryptocurrency right now is just trading. I hold like 5 or 6 altcoins. Okay, my biggest bag right now is ICP, bro. That's it. ICP, and I have no idea what they want to do with that coin because I think I got lucky with that one. My biggest bag was Zcash. Okay, I bought around 20K. I made around 100K with that one, with the Zcash spot. And now this is my biggest spot bag, but I don't know what to do. Basically, I'm pretty much break even. So this is my biggest spot bag, and then I have some Riario. So this is the one. So this is a coin I have been buying. Like I bought the first time inside this accumulation region. I made nice money because I had a crypto way that I know personally that told me, buy this one. This is a coin that has good tokenomics. In general, it's like about tokenization and shit. So I don't know where this will go. I just buy these things and just wait, targeting around $4. So this is when you see low vol. I mean, you have nothing to lose. Crypto is so shit. But if you don't buy like into low volume accumulation, I don't know where you buy. So this one, and I have some other ones. I have XVG also. Okay, this is one I have because for this exact reason. This is one of the oldest coins that we have in the market. All coins do not perform quite well lately, but I'd rather, hold that thing that exists for so long rather than, you know, taking into new projects fully manipulated by Binance. So this is one of the coins I have. I do not own any Bitcoin or shit like that. So basically, this is pretty much my spot portfolio. I don't have much, to be honest. I just trade like, if I can make like 3K in a day, I'm fine. I don't, I, I'm not in the mood to hold anymore of this bullshit because honestly, you see me here like calling and stuff, but I actually hate crypto. I hate crypto, bro. I hate everything related to crypto. I hate the nerds around crypto. I hate the people that control this world. Everything about it. I just know how to trade this shit. So that's why I'm here. Uh, so yeah, that's why you see me like fucking around with Ethereum and Bitcoin way more. I tried like lately. I tried to take one fucking swing after so much time. It was Ondo, right? I was like, okay, we feel pretty much all the 10 October week. We have some nice harmonics here and stuff. I was like, okay, we are sitting inside the demand zone and everything. So Ondo was a good coin, was not just a meme coin and shit. And I was like, okay, I see some volume spiking up, and then we hold the fucking thing and it dumps. That's it, bro. Like, I tried, but they just don't want to push it anymore. So they sell the whole fucking thing all the time. Big liquidity extraction operation. So we're talking about all seasons and shit, but if it's not happening in the beginning of 2026, I mean, everything is at the bottom. If it doesn't pump now, I don't know when. But people that have a lot of money, they see that a little bit differently. Do you know your altcoins in your investments, if I can say that investment? For some people, it's just, they throw like 1 million somewhere and they just wait 3 years. They don't give a shit about that. And after like 3 years, they're like, oh my God, I made X3, X5. I made 5 million. Okay, let's fucking sell. That's what some people, how people see, this kind of things. And then you have Binance controlling. No, so I don't have any of these coins. It's impossible for me to give you uh, any altcoin that could do that, actually. Here you had OM, which was a real project. It was also about tokenization and stuff like that. So this was a real project, not even something that was happening uh, on PumpFun, when they were ragging all these shit coins, and one day they just decided to sell the whole supply. So it doesn't matter what mask they wear, okay? Whatever project it is, without liquidity, they are not going anywhere. So one day they decided to sell the whole supply, and they said, the CEO said, "Don't worry, it was not us and stuff like that." Of course, it was you. Who owns the whole supply? Me or my neighbor? So do not trust crypto. Actually, yes, you could have bought River and stuff and make so much money. Yes, who will know? We long that shit. I never knew. $80? Who the fuck knows? And at any time, it will dump like Mix did, Same with that one. Boom, and then boom, comes back. and I had a lot of time. Like I was expecting it to dump way earlier, but that was an impressive chart. There are some charts like you can actually make money, but you just have to guess. You cannot size up because it's risky. So how do you actually make money on these things? Who the fuck knows? You know, my honest opinion is like as long as we don't come back, like I don't know how to explain that. If you don't see Bitcoin back to 35K, I mean, there's no interest into crypto. Okay, everything it's not on like Bitcoin is not on discount right now. So when you're a to have big investors to come hold these kind of structures here, it has to be cheaper. That's it. So when we have the occasion, we have to keep shorting. You make money when you're shorting and it's dumping way faster than it's pumping, right? That's why I love shorting, because shorting, it comes boom, that's it, and then consolidation, boom, another, comes fast, it's effective, makes sense. So yeah, don't bet that much on longs, bet more on shorts, and don't listen to anybody that says that we are going. Yes, we can go to 130K. Yes, I know that, but this will be a programmed pump. Okay, no one can say from where and if this will happen. We have 80% chance right now that we are in a bear, not a bear market. This is not a cycle. It's just a correction, a big ass correction. Okay, that makes sense. To see the price go up, go down, go up, go down. It's not a cycle. This is just a correction. Makes sense. So yeah, when you will see the price around these levels, consider buying whatever you want. Look, we are into a key level. We swept a key level actually, and all you fucking get is that it's a slow grind and a short trigger. Like this is a short trigger for me, honestly. I don't know what to say. I don't even want to be in this position anymore. This is a short trigger. Honestly. When I see that, I short it. Okay. So, um, I know, I know. If you want, you can close it. I mean, the best thing to do is that you should be letting this one play out, because I would like to see how Monday closes, to see where the point of control is, to see what happens above that. We're still clearing up, weekend liquidity and shit. So we might get back to here actually. Okay. Yeah, giving me short triggers here again. That's why I'm pissing me off, these longs here. Pissing me off. But we have to wait tomorrow, maybe after tomorrow. If we get stopped, so be it, bro. If we get stopped, it's going down there. We have to try again here. But if you don't try to long it around these levels, doesn't make sense to me. Okay, lads. So no scalp session today because I'm very sick right now. Uh, we might get maybe this weekend I will connect and we will try to get any 1 minute time frame scalp sessions. That's I usually do in other channels. That means that we are going to scalp the 1 minute together if we get any plays, but not today. I can't because I'm way too tired. Um, just be patient, okay? Don't forget 93,700 remains a key level, okay? To be shorted, and then we have to see what happens. If we don't get this one right, we have to see what happens here. And best case scenario is that we get a nice snipe exactly around these levels. Exactly 79, 170. basically this is where I do see a nice snipe in Bitcoin. So take care, guys. Have a good night, and market will be here. Yes, I hope. Thank you for being here, and take care, guys. I hope we get better market conditions to get, more trades. It's just Monday, so be a little bit patient. Don't take too many trades. I will be honest with you. It's a little bit risky. Okay. See you guys.